That's the legend of the Lost Creek Mine.
My daddy was an Indian, and the stories that he told were tales about the mountains and the men that search for gold. The tale he told most often, and the one that I liked the most, was the story of a gold mine that was guarded by a ghost. The miner in our story was a small, peculiar man, and for lack of any other name, we'll call the miner Dan. Dan wandered into town one day, his pockets full of gold. And here is how the story of our gold mine will unfold.
High upon a mighty mountain there's a canyon full of gold. Men have tried to find it since the story first was told. But 27 men died and none have found the gold. That's the legend of the Lost Creek Mine.
Dan spent his gold like water, dancing, drinking every night. His pockets soon were empty and he disappeared from sight. He was gone exactly 30 days, then came back in the night, and everyone made up their minds to keep this man in sight. Everyone in town was talking, wondering where he got that gold, and they tried to find the secret from the stories that he told. But the mine remains a secret, that's the backbone of our tale. Now every time that he left town, someone was on his trail.
High upon a mighty mountain, Dan had found a secret trail. And every time that he left town, someone was on his trail. But none who ever found him returned to tell the tale. That's the legend of the Lost Creek Mine.
The mine became a legend, and the miner passed away. But the mine remains a secret, and no one has found the way. The last time that old Dan went out, he didn't make it back. The people searched the mountains, but he didn't leave a track. On the last day of his life, old Dan was climbing up the trail. He reached the mine and went inside, and here we end our tale. The mighty mountain gave a groan and shook its mighty head. An avalanche came tumbling down, and now old Dan is dead.
Upon the mighty mountain, Dan was buried in the slide. His ghost still guards the secret, though there's nothing left to hide.